get to the phones because we got people who got questions. Tyler from Denver, how can we help you, my friend?
Hey, Chris. Hey, John. Thanks for taking my call. So I'm on baby step 2 currently. Been dealing with that for about the past 4 or 5 months. My predicament I'm in is I have a fifth wheel trailer that I purchased new in 2017 that I was using for my job and I no longer need. But it is my most sizable debt. So I owe, I think, $87,000 on that.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That's a fancy fifth wheel, my man.
What does it do?
What does it do?
And somersaults. No?
Yeah.
87. Okay, hold on. How much did you buy it for?
So that's the thing. I had owned a trailer previously, and as you know, they depreciate like it's no tomorrow. So I rolled, having not heard Dave, I rolled the balance of my old one into the new loan.
I got you.
I
Yeah,
thought this was like a
it was about an
SpaceX fifth wheel or
$80,000
something.
trailer, and
Yeah.
I got into it for about 110, and now I'm at 87.
Okay, what do you think this one is worth?
So that's my kicker. I could sell it right now for somewhere between 40 and 50,000.
Goodness. Okay. Which either way, you're looking at a $37,000 to $42,000 shortfall, right?
Exactly. And well, I guess my question was, so I have a personal loan and some and a fleece, as they would call it, that are the two before the trailer. I didn't know if I should continue to pay on it, even though it's depreciating, and I don't have the difference sitting in my bank account. And I know the talk is to not take out another loan. I'm just kind of stuck. Don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah. Tell me this. How much is the payment on this fifth wheel?
$600 a month.
Okay. And what's the interest rate? Do you know?
4%.
Okay.
600. So is it financed for like 111 years?
I think I took a 15-year note on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this through a bank or a credit union?
It's through a bank.
Okay. Because your rate is really low on it. They're holding the title on this thing too, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Talk to me at the lease. What is this? What size truck did you get to pull this thing?
Well, no. So I've sold my dually truck that I had, and I took out a lease on a little F-150, for the wife and the kid, what have you. So I think I owe another 2 years on that before it's up. And then I have a, $12,000 personal loan that I'm almost gotten taken care of.
What was the personal loan used for? Don't tell me personal stuff.
No, so
Tyler, don't make me come to Denver.
Young and dumb with my money.
All right.
I used it to, consolidate credit card debt.
You still have those credit cards?
No, so I've in the past 5 months I've paid down almost $50,000 in debt.
Tyler, I didn't ask you that. I said, are those credit cards still in your wallet?
No, they're gone. I'm 100% credit card debt free.
You cut them up and closed them.
Cut them up, closed them,
Okay.
no more.
All right. Here's the deal. I like your mindset. What's causing you to get to this change? Why are you shifting gears now?
Man, when I looked at I started listening to Dave, looked at the debt, and it was I think 160,000.
Yeah.
Many months ago, and I said it's got to stop. So, like I say, we're making a lot of progress. I don't know if I should save the trailer till last, being in the baby step program,
Right.
or try and take care of it now.
Okay. Tyler, what's your all's household income, buddy?
130,000.
Okay. You both working?
No, just me.
Okay. Here's the mindset around this that I look at. Obviously, I want you to be able to attack these, and we tell people that snowball, smallest to biggest. Here, as you get to this fifth wheel, this thing's going to be a behemoth because you had rolled in the other one along with this, okay? And so here's the suggestion. I would suggest you reach out to your bank and find out what they might do unsecured. I don't think it's going to work. I'm a former banker. Banks love to be able to have collateral. That means they've got security on something. But what would they do if you got intentional, you got this lease out of your life, right? You got intentional, you got this personal loan out, and if you were to sell this thing and if it was worth 50, right? Now you're talking about trying to get a $37,000 loan. You can have the conversation with them. This may be one of them levels of stupid tax where you just got to dig in and pay this thing off. Unfortunately, because of the roll-in.
It's almost exactly to the dollar what the roll-in was,
what it was.
right? He could sell it and be scot-free.
That's right. Which is why we advise people, and again, I'm not here to beat him up. I want him to hear it, and I want other people out there listening to understand. Don't roll stuff in. These car lots and these other places, they love for you to come on in and they'll tell you everything's going to be okay. I want us to start to think, all right, ahead. So, Tyler, you can reach out to that bank, find out what amount they would do on a personal loan for you. Odds are you're probably going to have to just put your chin down, get focused, and attack this thing. And that's looking for ways to bring in extra income. That's looking for ways to really dig in on this. I like the path that you're on, and I don't want this to defeat you. This is just one of those lessons you look at and you go, ugh, if I could just go back, right? And you can't. We all want to, but I tell people you can glance back, but you got to focus forward, baby. And that means digging in and get intentional and attacking it. Boy, that roll in. And I'm going to tell you, John, this happens a lot in car loans. Okay, car loans big time, where they'll say, hey, you owe this on it. It's only worth this. Here's what we'll do. We'll roll this into your new loan. And now they have 9-year car loans. Did you know that?
9-year car loans.
9 years, because people don't know how to count. We only go by payment. And so they'll say, hey, it's just 127,000 easy payments of $299.95. And people go, it's just $299.95. They didn't hear the 127,000 part.
9 years ago was 4 jobs in 2 states ago for me.
9 years. Seriously.
When you sit down and sign 9 years, a decade of your life away for a depreciating asset.
Yep.
And you willingly say, I'm going to pay you $10,000 more than it's worth because you're doing me such a great gift of taking the old thing from me.
Well, see, you're doing the math now. You've learned.
That's just math.
But
that's not even emotion.
Being normal, it's just a matter of the payment. And so I tell people, don't live based off payment. Yeah. What you have to do is we got to learn to do the math outright. And so looking at this, you don't want to roll in a car loan with another car. You want to pay the car off and drive that bad boy. But this is one of those things where you can kind of get handcuffed.
Yep.
And so, Tyler, dig in, talk. Let's get this lease out of your life. Let's get this personal loan paid off, and then begin to kind of really turn your attention toward this fifth wheel. And talk to the bank, have a conversation. The other option is this. Once you talk to the bank, if they won't do anything, check with the credit union to see. But again, it's the collateralization. They want the title to this thing. They're not going to let it go. So you get it intentional, you get it down, maybe down to $20,000 that's owed outright. You may be able to do that. But don't do me a favor. No more consolidation. Okay? No more rolling things in. Think about it. Even the word consolidation. Consolidation.
I'd never heard of that.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fake.
Just ask yourself, before you buy a car, if you're about to buy a car for $20,000 and you owe another one, and they say, hey, we'll just roll your other one into it, would you have bought that car for $30,000? No, because it's too expensive.
That's right.
It's too expensive.
You're not going to go that route. So I want you just to start to think clearly, keep your eyes open, and know exactly what it is. And as I tell people, you want to make 2-year decisions. You want to make a decision that you look back on in 2 years, and you're glad that you made it. That requires us to reach up and look out a little bit, but we can do it.
I can almost guarantee you that wherever you think you'll be in 9 years, you won't be. And you probably won't be where you are right now.
That's a good point. We got options, though. Remember, you're not stuck. You just stop, people. Keep pushing and keep driving.